In this video today, I want to show you how to get more views on YouTube fast. You see, I understand what it's like to post a video, do all the hard work, get it out there, and then get 0 views. Well, today, I'm going to go through one of my videos and show you some key points as to what I do to get more views on YouTube. So make sure that you watch this entire video because it'll be step by step, and I'll show you some awesome key steps that you can follow to get more views on your YouTube channel straight after watching these videos. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, it's Alan here again from the Smart Video Tactics channel, and if this is the first time you've come to my channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell identification icon because I post videos 3 times a week to teach you how to grow on YouTube, have the best impact, and make some money along the way. Just quickly before I get into this video, I also want you to go down the bottom and comment, please review my channel, because at the end of this week, I'll be reviewing someone else's channel where I go through your entire channel and have a look to see how I can help you grow on YouTube. So with that being said, go down right now, comment, please review my channel, and I'll be choosing someone by the end of the week. Now, what we're going to do on this video, guys, is I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to show you this video over here that I made in the first week of creating this brand new YouTube channel. And I want to show you exactly what I did to get more views on my YouTube channel and some strategies that I use that I think you're going to find very interesting. The first thing that I want to go through is, in order for you to get more views on YouTube, is your entire video from start to finish needs to tell a story. And that starts from your thumbnail. So if we have a look at this thumbnail over here, you can see that it's got me in the picture, shocked that I'm getting 400 views hourly. And then I've got a graph in the back, okay, and I've also got this graph over here. I'm going to zoom in so you can have a look. So this shows people that, yes, I'm shocked that I'm getting this much. It raised that kind of curiosity to have a look, to find out what this is about. And then the title is extremely important as well. So that's the first. The first thing is the thumbnail. The thumbnail is key. And then we're going to follow from the thumbnail to the title, and then we're going to go through to the hook, okay? And then I'm going to go through it and show you the analytics. So if I have a look at the thumbnail is raising curiosity. It tells people exactly what it's about. So 400 views hourly. And then my title says how to get more views on YouTube fast. Okay. And then in brackets, I've got 400 views an hour. So people will click onto this to have a look. So not only does it say how to get more views on YouTube fast, but in brackets, I tell them that I'm getting 400 views an hour. Okay. So that raises curiosity, but also gives a little bit of proof there in the thumbnail and raises enough curiosity for somebody to click onto this video. Now, once they click onto this video, what you need to have in there that's extremely important is the hook. And the hook is the reason why somebody is going to continue to watch this video for the majority of its entire. So if the video is 10 minutes long, you want them to watch for 10 minutes. Okay. Now we know that retention rate is not going to be that long, but you want to do everything you can in your power to make sure that they watch as much of this video as possible in order for YouTube to push your content out to more and more people. So how do you do this? Well, the hook is extremely important, but the hook needs to relate back to the thumbnail and the title. Otherwise, if it doesn't, the reason why they initially clicked onto this thumbnail over here, they will very, very quickly jump off that video if those 3 things don't align with themselves. So very, very important with the hook. So what does the hook need to cover? So number 1, you need to personalize the problem. You need to, in the hook, talk about the reason why you've made this video. What issue are you trying to solve for that particular viewer? And in this case, I could have easily said on this video, I'm going to show you how to get more views on YouTube fast, etc., just like I did on this video. So we've got an issue there. Then what you need to do in the hook is you need to tell them how you're going to help them solve this problem. What are you going to do to help them fix the issue they're having in getting more views on YouTube? So that's the second thing. It's extremely important that you tell them why they should keep watching the majority of your video. And the third thing is, what you want to do is you need to make sure that you talk about pain points. Just like I did in this intro, I mentioned that I understand what it's like to put out a video and not get any views. This is a massive pain point, and the solution to that is I'm going to show you 3 things that's going to help you get more views on YouTube. So I'm tying it in with the thumbnail, to the title to this particular video. So once you have the hook complete and you're happy with it and the video is created, what you need to do from there is, as you can see here, this video has been put out. I've done it. It's had over 2,332 views. So what now? What do I do from here to make sure that I continue to get more views on YouTube? So this video is complete. Well, going forward, in order for me to get more views on YouTube, I need to go through my analytics of these different types of videos, which we're going to do right now, so that we make sure that we erase some of the mistakes we've made on this video going forward so that we can get more views on YouTube. So if we go over to my analytics over here, this is the analytics of this particular video. Okay, remember, this is a video that I posted on my YouTube channel on the second week of creating this video. And I said first week because this video that I made here was basically an introductory video. And this is probably the third video I made on my YouTube channel. So if we come over to here, as you can see here, you can have a look at the overview. You've got reach, which we'll have a look at engagement and audience. Now, overview, I've had 2,300 views, all up 120 hours of watch time, and it's gained 51 subscribers. And as you can see, the graph looks pretty good with this video. Okay, it's continued to get views right through. Another really important thing that I want to show you as well with this particular video on a brand new channel, I want to show you that it is possible to rank your videos. Have a look at this. This video is still ranking how to get more views on YouTube fast as number 6. So you can go and search it up now and have a look. You will find that thumbnail there. That is a remarkable effort for a video that was posted on a brand new channel. So it is possible, but you just need to make sure that this keyword over here is in your title as well, which I have over here, and that you mention it as well a few times on your description as well. And this is how you're going to continue to get views on your YouTube channel. So if we come back over to my analytics over here, we want to have a look at a few things. Okay, so we know we've had 2,300 views. We've had 51 subscribers, which is awesome. Now let's have a look at the reach. Let's have a look at what the impressions are telling me. So let's have a look at this particular thumbnail, and is it any good? Mind you, remembering that when this video was posted, I did not have a lot of subscribers. Okay, so when we click onto this, overall, this thumbnail has an impression rate of 6.3%. Okay, now over here, it's going to start to stagnate a lot because it's not getting a lot of views anymore. But initially, when the video was first posted, okay, it had 11.2% of a click-through rate, which is not bad, which means when it got pushed through to notifications, a lot of my subscribers watch this video, which is not bad. Okay, so if you come down here, you can also have a look at where my traffic was coming from. And this is important in order for you to understand the next video you make, what do you need to do to make sure that you get more views on YouTube. And check this out. You can see here that YouTube search is responsible for 46% of all my views on this one video. So that tells me that YouTube search is super powerful for a brand new channel. Then I've got browse features over here at 13%, suggested videos at 9.5%, and then I've got external traffic and channel pages, which is just appearing on somebody's homepage. So it's an awesome feat for this brand new video. Okay, guys, so this is why it's important to go through your analytics of every single video that you make. Now, if we come over here to engagement, this is another really important thing that you need to go through and have a look at. And this is just going to show you your average view duration. How long are people watching your video? And this is where you can find majority of the errors that you potentially make on a video, so that next time you make a video, you make sure you do it right to get more views on YouTube. And I want to show you exactly what I mean by that. So this video is 10 minutes and 46 seconds long. It's had just over 3 minutes in watch time, which is not great, but it's also not bad either, because about 30% is average for a lot of YouTube channels. Okay, so if we come down here and have a look, what you're going to find over here is your audience retention graph over here. And what you can do with this is you can come over here and you can click onto see more. So if we click onto see more, this is going to allow you to, if you come down here, you can play this video and it's going to show you how much people are dropping off and at what point do they stop dropping off. And I learned from this and a couple of my other videos after that, what I did was, instead of having myself always on screen initially, just like I did in this video, what I'll do is I'll start the video somewhere here, as you can see where it stops. See there at the 13-second mark, it starts to level out a bit. Why does it level out? Because I'm showing a graph with proof. I've got a flashing arrow that's pointing to the 19,000 views that I get in 48 hours. And this is keeping people engaged. This is more interactive than just having me there talking about this. It's showing them exactly how I'm spiking up. I'm talking about something interesting. They're learning something. And this is what's going to help you get more views on YouTube, because the more people that watch this video and the less people that drop off is going to allow YouTube to realize that this video is a good video to push it out to more people. Now, getting 2,300 views on a brand new channel, with a brand new video, is a really good effort, okay, guys? I want you to understand that. And the reason I'm saying this is not to brag, but to tell you that you can do exactly the same, okay? And then what you want to look at when you're looking at this graph is you want to see what's causing the spike up. So here I had 47% of people watching. Then all of a sudden it's gone up to 56%. That's a 10% increase. So you come over to here and you have a look and you see what's happening here. What am I saying over here that's increasing this spike to come up? Okay, so I'm obviously going over here and I'm talking about something interesting, or I'm telling them about something that I want them to do or engage into the video, all this type of stuff, okay? So you want to see what's caused that spike. And then as you can see, for the rest of the video, it pretty much levels out all the way towards the end. And if you get over to here, once you get to about the 10-minute and 26 mark, so as you can see here, from there, you can see that there is a bit of a spike all the way down to about 8%. So I'm losing a lot there, considering that from here it kind of levels out a lot, all right? And the reason for that is I'm going through the motion and telling people that the video is ending. So that's another really good strategy to learn, okay? And it's one that you need to master. Instead of saying, for example, thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate your time today. Just before we go, what I want you to do. So what's happening is they're understanding the video is wrapped up. There's no more useful content there for them. They're going to click off the video. Whereas instead of doing that, what you want to do is once you're getting towards the end of the video, you just quickly change to your end screen and say, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. As always, I'll have another video for you to watch over here. Refer to another end screen to do a call to action instantly. So instead of just winding up the video, cut wherever you are, stop the video and just go straight into the call to action, or go straight into the end screen that's going to get them to do something else on your video that's going to help you get more views on YouTube, okay? Especially with end screens and especially with playlists if you've got them in your end screens, which I've spoken about previously on my videos, okay? So if we come back over to my YouTube channel over here, guys, and if we scroll back up here, so we've had the engagement, and then you can obviously have a look at your audience, okay? If you scroll down here, you can see watch time from subscribers and watch time from non-subscribers, and this is a really good sign to see and something you need to pay attention to, because this shows you over here that if my watch time from non-subscribers is 70%, it means a lot of new people are watching my content, which is awesome. And then you just need to make sure you have the right call to action on your video to get them to subscribe, because the more people that subscribe, click the bell notification, the next time they watch another one of your video and you make that video, the more people that click onto that video and watch your content, the more places YouTube is going to push your video, which means that you're going to get more views on YouTube fast, okay? So that's an awesome way to keep an eye on that as well. You can have a look at the countries and what percentage are watching your videos. United States, with a lot of content that's being put out there, will definitely be one of the highest countries, being one of the major users of YouTube, okay? And then over here, you can have a look at obviously age, gender, and demographic as well, okay? So just to quickly recap guys, with this, what you want to make sure is that you have a thumbnail that has enough curiosity for people to click onto it. The title itself is going to tell people exactly what the video is about. And when you create your hook, you need to make sure that you're telling them what the problem is, talk about some pain points and what you're going to do in that video to solve those pain points. Once that video goes out, make sure you go through your analytics and analyze every single video so that you can get more views on YouTube and correct the mistakes that you are making. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos, guys. As always, I'll have another couple of videos that are going to pop up here of different ways that you can grow on YouTube. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you smash that like button in appreciation, as I love you for it, so will the YouTube algorithm. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to comment. Please review my YouTube channel, because I will be reviewing one on Friday. Until next time, you guys take care and goodbye.